Hello friends, this is Music Man from his man cave, and now I will be reviewing the most hyped and biggest money-making movie since Titanic, and that would be The Avengers. So, The Avengers, probably a movie that we were all super psyched about, super excited about. We were ready to see this movie, and now, a year later, here I'm finally giving my review. There's something I believe about reviewing movies, and I think that film critics, they will go and see a movie one time, and then they make their review. Well, I'm hoping that I see at least 4 or 5 times, because I've seen this movie now about 7, 8 times, and still there's some things that I miss. And then I say, oh, now wait a minute. Okay, then we start talking about it, and we start saying, does that make sense? You know, like right there, he could not control himself on the ship, and he's trying to kill the Black Widow, and he's trying to give Thor the beat down, and then just a little bit later, riding a motorcycle over into the war zone, the Hulk can completely control himself because he's always angry. So did he lose control during that time? What happened? Things like that should never be asked in these movies, I suppose, because logic just goes right out the window. Like in Black Widow, when one of those space speeders comes by with an alien on top of it about 70 miles an hour, isn't she just mortal? Could Captain America just throw her up in the air and her catch onto the speeder? Wouldn't that rip your arms off? I'd like to see anybody that's just a mortal, a car come by at about 60, 70 miles an hour, flying through the air, and you just jump up and grab a hold of it and see how well your arms do, or your fingers do. You're going to be missing some parts. But those things aside, The Avengers, when it first came out, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Now, after watching it for probably 8 times in the last year, I still give it a 10. And it stars the one that assembled the group together. Nick Fury is Samuel L. Jackson. He does a fantastic job. We have Robert Downey Jr. firing on all cylinders with his sass and his sharp wit as Iron Man. And we have Chris Evans, who gave up his part as the Torch in the Fantastic Four to be Captain America. Then we have James T. Kirk's father, Chris Hemsworth, as the mighty and the powerful Thor. Now, if you haven't picked it up, I am white and nerdy. I am a geek, and I love superheroes. I love the mythology. I love everything they stand for. This is the golden age of superheroes, so this is my age, and this is one of the reasons I started doing reviews. So, The Avengers. How's it stood up 1 year later? It is still a wonder to watch. There's a lot going on here. There's some fantastic and funny banter between the different characters. My favorite character is Captain America. Now, if you don't agree, tell me your favorite character down below. I'd like to know what your favorite character is. My second favorite character is always going to be the Hulk. Of course, I'd like to know if it was in the comic books or where it was that now the Hulk can control himself. Because when I saw Planet Hulk, he could not control himself, and he was sent into outer space to another planet. So there's a little problem with the cohesion here. I still enjoy Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. I'm disappointed that he's going to give up that role. I hope that he'll change his mind, because I'd sure like to see him come back. And Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow she is hot. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She's striking, and she's cool in this, and I like it. And who did I leave out? Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. Fantastic. So, The Avengers. 1 year later, it is still, I argue that it's the best superhero movie ever made. I think the one that paves the way is the one that does that. And I'd say that was Superman 1 and 2 with Christopher Reeve. These movies today would not exist without Richard Donner and Lester's take on Superman that really, for the first time, took the character seriously and said, you know what? People love this stuff, and they enjoy these movies. And so to say the Avengers is the best superhero movie ever made would say that have to be groundbreaking. I think it's amazing, and I told you I give it a 10 out of 10, but it was not groundbreaking. We didn't see anything in this movie that we haven't seen before. We just saw it really, really well done. So Superman 1 and 2 still has a special place in my heart. And then after that would probably be, I really like Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. That movie was just so well made. Those are the two that compete with the Avengers for the best title. So share your opinion. What do you think is the best superhero movie ever made? Do you believe it's the Avengers? Or do you have your opinion about what the best superhero movie would be? Let me know. Leave your opinion below. This is Music Man, his Man Cave, signing off. And take out the Avengers again and watch it again. It's a movie you can watch time and time again and still enjoy. Bye.